Woo! What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stunner Breezy coming to you live with another one. Another lit video, baby. You already know what time it is. So now that's that little bit of nonsense out of the way, I can carry on with what I want to talk about. So I'm going to be talking about drip again, as the thumbnail would suggest. Stunner actually made a video today, and I watched a bit of it where he was predicting a 40-cent drip price. Can't see it myself, but you know, each to their own. So let's start off with the cryptocurrency market. We've got a market cap of $1.18 trillion, which represents a decrease of 0.2% over the last 24 hours. 24-hour trading volume of $29.12 billion. Bitcoin dominance is still around 48.1%, still below $30,000, just trading just above $29,000. So it's given 2% back this week, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too bad, but yeah, it would be nice to be sitting above that $30,000 range, but we are not in a bull market by any stretch of the imagination at the moment. That won't happen till Q3 2024, in my opinion. I'm not an expert, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I never have been, and I never will be. USDT, I'm talking about that. XRP still at 71 cents. How's Solana looking? That's given a bit back. It's still below $25. Again, not financial advice, but that's something I recommend getting into. I see that easily getting to $100, if not to all-time highs. Biggest rises of the last 24 hours, I wouldn't expect there's a lot. No, just Stellar. That's done 10% on the day, which is strange. And other than that, there's XDC network, not done a lot. And Chainlink is slowly creeping up. I'm thinking about adding to my Chainlink bags in preparation for next year's bull run, because I can see that being a sleeping giant. I see that easily as a $50, $60, even $100 coin. So again, not financial advice, but something I consider loading up on, or as Kenneth would say, accumulate, because he says it's accumulate time all the time. But actually, I suppose he's right. I do accumulate things when they're cheap, but not the things he recommends. He accumulates pigs. I'm not sure in what sense of the word, but that's what his thing is. So we got a 0.2% decrease over the last 24 hours. So let's go and look at Drip Network. Shit. Would you look at that, baby? We're down another 1.5% today. So the shark's been doing his like usual thing, setting out tweets that not tweets. He's very quiet on Twitter, but on Telegram, that the front end testing was going well, and things are going to happen. We'll look at the charts in a minute and see what buy the rumor, sell the news actually looks like. So over the last 7 days, if my computer wants to work, you can see we're up 11% over the last 7 days, down 22% over the last month, and year to date we're down 96.69%. If we go to the all-time chart, you can see we're down 99.36%, which I imagine Ray would say bullish, because you know that's pretty much all he can say. Yo chap, what you saying? Is that bullish? And then you start clapping and whatnot. But yeah, what else? Let's go through some of these comments, and I'll try to remember some of Ray's other catchphrases. What's going on? I can't see that because these little emojis have got in the way. Drip, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. That's nothing of any interest. I'm bullish on Drip. Well, good for you, mate. I hope you do well. Drip still doing what it promised to do when it was created, and more. Best protocol in DeFi. I'm not sure it's doing what it promised, other than giving you 1% of drip a day. If you want to equate that to dollars and cents or whatever, you're actually losing money. My wallet's testament to that. My $5,000 investment is down. It's worth about $3,000, despite me even doing a little DCA in yesterday. What comment has he got to this? If by as promised you mean hyperinflating and near 40-degree downward angle on the charts, then you'd be correct. No, it's also down 98% plus. Why are you posting if DDD isn't out yet? It's not even close to being the best, not even close to the best protocol in DeFi. Why do you losers just ignore things like Curve Convex and AAVE and a dozen others which are the best protocols in DeFi and actually have utility? Some fairly good points there. Drip has tanked. Why is my computer being so slow? I don't know. Drip 62,000 buys, reverses the charts quite nicely. That's from yesterday. It's nothing new, so it's fairly quiet. You've got a lot of moon boys on there and people like sort of correcting them rather. So like you can see, it doesn't look great here on the all-time chart. Let's go to the daily chart. So it's like you got here. We go back to this point here. You can see that the Shark launched the new UI, which is all very pretty. I think it's pretty badly organised though. Things aren't in the right place. You have to move around to do your compounds and that and see what your dollar value is. It could have been done a little bit nicer, but it looks quite pretty. I'll give him that. So then there's hopes for drip, drop, draw. So it's buy the rumour, and then people start selling because they can see nothing's coming out. A few more rumours, and it's just been a solid plummet down. We reached all-time lows. We had a little bit of bullish divergence because you can see this low here. The MACD and signal line are up here, and they're a bit higher here marginally. So that's bullish divergence with positive momentum, but we are still both below both the 50 and the 100 moving averages, which are both sloping down rather. So the divergence sort of worked itself out, but that was more, I would say, I don't like to use the word fundamentals because I don't think there are many fundamentals with this project. There's just a lot of broken promises. It did push up a bit when there was talk of drip, drop, draw. Sorry if you can hear the children in the garden playing. That's the next door neighbours. They're nice enough kids and they're having fun. So we had a little push up there. There was talk of drip, drop, draw, a bit of a sell-off. Yesterday they were saying that was the final day of testing. Unfortunately, Lee was involved, Drunktopian, and my fear is that he may have fallen asleep, pissed out of his head at his keyboard and, rubbing his forelock. What's going on here? Like, I'm 7 beers deep. I can't seem to work out what's going on. I've pressed Control Alt Delete about 50 times. I've learned how to print. I'm in my studio. What sort of bloody pretentious twat he calls his little man cave his studio, like he's some sort of. And also this Driptopian. Let me see if I can find. Let's go to YouTube. Come on, computer, stop being so slow. I need a studio like Lee, not just this little room that I'm in. Sorry, my computer's incredibly slow. What I'll do a video of my studio so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go to Driptopian, not Drunktopian, because maybe someone should do a Drunktopian. If you click on his video, we'll pause that because that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in joining his team. This is brilliant. Oh, pause that, you don't want to hear that. So you can become a Driptopian supporter for $4.99 a month. It's a recurring payment, cancel any time, create and may update perks. So you get a loyalty badge in your name if you do that. For $5.99 a month, you get includes access to perks from previous levels, member shoutouts, priority reply to comments, and airdrops. For $12.99 a month, you get an exclusive member-only video, member shoutouts, and early access to new videos. And personally, this is the one I'm thinking about signing up. Make it personal. Reoccurring payment, cancel any time, create and may update perks, include access to perks from previous levels, a video just for you. That's what she said. I wonder what a personalised video from Driptopian would be like. Is it like you get to watch him consume, down a load of shots, drink, I don't know. Hello everyone, it's Lee here. This video is just for you. You can watch me drink 25 cans of Stella Artois until I pass out, but I'll mention your name after every can. A $25 drip airdrop. Wow. You're paying $90 a month, £90 a month, and you potentially get a $25 drip airdrop. I know, like, the dollar and the pound almost achieved parity a while ago, but it's not. Wow. I imagine he's inundated with people. But the audacity of the man to charge $89.99 a month. That's £90 a month to be a member of his channel. That's the height of delusion. So I just thought I'd mention that one. I'm not old enough. I nearly shit myself when I saw it. I was laughing so hard. But I'm not a financial advisor. Never have been. Never will be. So yeah, he's been helping with the front end testing, and my concern is that he may have passed out of the PC with his forehead on the computer, and that might be what's holding things up. One can only speculate. So let's look at my drip account, see how things are looking. I compounded and deposited the few drip that I bought the other day. The dollar value, as you can see, is still not increasing, $3,042. So I'm basically treading water, losing money at the same time. I was at 3,500 the other week. I think it was over 4,000 not long ago, but it just continually declined. So people saying drip's doing exactly what it said it would do. They're lying. As for drip, drop, draw, we'll go to my faucet just to see how far away I'm from max payout. Let me just check. 59 days away. So what would you think my wallet's going to be worth in 59 days when I've got, a completely full first wallet? I'd say it's probably going to be worth about $3,000. It's really been worth the last 18 months of compounding. Woo! Coming to you live. I mean, it's not really been worth it, has it? But I'll continue to compound on the off chance. Let me just see if Drip Drop Draw has started, if they've started the timer. Come on, McAfee, I know you're a bit of a madman, but you need to pause that. I don't think there's anything there of any danger. The world's leading ROI platform, paying out 1% daily in drip. That's the fact that you've got to read the little nuance there. Paying out 1% daily in drip since April 2001. It's not an ROI DAP because I've not ROI'd. In drip, obviously, yeah, I'm accumulating drip. I've got 15,000 of the fuckers now, but they're not, sorry, man, they're not exactly worth a lot of money, are they? Got 15,000. I mean, that's, even if it was worth $1, it's like a nice little bit of pocket change there, but at the moment it's just over 3 bags. It's not really worth the time of day. So as for Drip Drop Draw, it's all gone quiet on the Western Front, which reflects itself in the chart. You can see there's a little bit, everyone like Lee was making videos saying it's last chance. We're entering the final days. Let me see if I can see what his last video was called. Drunktopian. Let's go back. Drip Network final, sorry, get my finger off. Drip Network DDD final call. Let's check some of Kenneth's videos, my financial advisor. As you spell it with a C? Crypto Kings, yeah. This is my boy. Some of these titles. This needs to be said. Drip Drop Draw. This is our final test before launch. There is potential we will be finished today. Let me see some of his other titles, because he's an imbecile. Countdown starts tomorrow. Wrong. I can't believe I said this. This is where he goes through some of his old videos and just proves how wrong he was in absolutely everything he said. This will create a new breed of millionaires. If by a new breed you mean like millionaires that haven't got £1 million or dollars, then you're quite right, Kenneth. Right, so it's official. Drip Drop Draw newest update. Launch date confirmed. Absolute bollocks. This one here, if my mouse wants to start moving, this protocol is paying 10 to 20% per day. A smart kid. It's all gone quiet about that one. I've looked at that project. It's clearly a scam. Big Whale IO. This project is my personal money printer. DDD is working flawlessly. Well, if it's working flawlessly, why isn't it out? It's finally here. DDD. People who do this will make millions. Maybe that I should do a thumbnail like that. Maybe I'll even stick Kenneth on one. Hang on. Drip Drop Draw leak launch date. We are just hours away. This is the picture here, like where he's got his hand over his mouth and his eyes wide open, like someone's just stuck something up his arse when he least expected it. This will take Drip over $10. I watched this video and he doesn't take into account one of his favourite things, which is sell pressure and buy pressure. I mean, when Drip goes to $1, how many people do you think are going to start selling and taking some profits? I mean, the I don't know, the level of stupidity that comes out of his mouth is beyond the pale. This one here, I think he was out collecting pigs. I'm not implying that he's been to a brass house and used some of his money to pay for some pigs, but he says he buys a lot of pigs. He looks like he's just seen a sex worker and he's just come out and said, look, I've got to stop. I've got to go make a video. My fans are waiting for me. So all of his titles, absolute bollocks. We're 48 hours away from Drip Drop Draw, 100x gains from here. Drip Drop Draw just got 10 times more bullish. Drip Drop Draw will launch this week. Drip is about to go parabolic. All we're doing is declining. Let's go back to some of the other ones. DDD is ready to go. He just says the same thing every day. And at the end of every video, he's saying, I'm very repetitive. I'm fully aware that I just repeat myself continually. He's like, right, you're never going to see prices this low. Oh, look at that. Look at the actual drip, not the drip as in the coin, but look at the drip on the man. Look at what he's wearing. I mean, that's just far too jazzy for me. But he's like to say, you'll never see drip, you'll never see pigs at these prices again. I know what I'm doing. It's time to accumulate. Hey, and in a couple of years, a couple of months, I don't want to give an exact timeline. I'm going to be living good. Like, look how proud he is of himself. Arms outstretched in his drip, basically. But that's enough of Kenneth. Let's see if anyone's been tweeting. So we need to go over here to my Chrome. Drip. So as I continually say, on the 24th of March, happy to publish Drip Drop Draw. So we're now March, April, May, June, July, nearly August, nearly 5 months ago they printed this. Exciting news, our DDD testing is going strong with remarkable progress. This is 10 days ago, bearing in mind. Yesterday's group testing was a resounding success. We're spending the coming hours making impactful UI tweaks based on test feedback. Core functionality is flawless. Stay tuned. Now that sounds just like it's ready to go. Like they're saying it's flawless. There's not an issue with it, but you know, it's not the case, is it? So what's going on here? Let's see what everyone else is saying. D-Fry. Oh, well, D started following me. I quite like the bloke. He's a good kid. Stunner Breezy. Look at me. I'd be looking like Wesley Snipes. Shit. Woo. Right, what else is he saying? Man, this recession is killing me. So what's he saying? Yeah, the Dow's up. At least he looks at other financial indices. That's quite interesting. I had no idea about that. Bruh, if it's true Mark Zuckerberg already owns the X trademark, this about to be epic. Woo! Coming to you live. It's your boy, baby. Stunner Breezy. So he's not much from him. Let me see if the drunkard said much. So I should be able to find him there. No, yeah, there he is. Drunktopian. Join my team. As you know, something is happening. No, sorry, you know something is happening when the pricks pop out of the zipper. Also, my most disliked video, and they still forget it's engaging. The alcoholic is still rich. Pissed myself laughing. So that was what he said yesterday. So again, he's bragging about his wealth, calling everyone pricks who actually has the audacity to disagree with him. I mean, let's go and look at the chart, Lee. I mean, I know you're not a financial advisor, and you never have been, and you never will be. But let's look at this just chart on the daily, and you tell me why you think people would question the fundamentals and the. We need to go to the monthly just so you can see how bad it really is. So Lee, like you, when you've sobered up, have a look at the chart. I know this is one thing you said to me. This is when you blocked me from your channel. You were pissed out of your head. You were sipping on. I can't remember what it was. But I typed in your chat. I said, hello, Lee. Do you ever look at the chart, or do you just blindly listen to whatever the shark says? And he said, oh, here we go. Another footer. Charts don't matter on an ROI platform that's paying me 1% a day. Mods, can you block this idiot? And that was when I was like, wow, you're a bit of a wanker, aren't you? Drunken thug. Look, there you go, 4 hourly. You can see the stuff going out about, this was 5 o'clock yesterday when they were talking about everything was going to be coming out soon enough. Drip Drop Draw's ready to go. People, you've got a little bit of a double top there. It's not surprising it's sold off. And you've got bearish divergence. There's a tradable pattern there. But you know, it's just this dickhead, this shark bloke, supposedly the greatest developer in DeFi, who also permanently seems to have a blocked nose, which just does lead me to question where our money is going. I do hope it's not going up his nose. One can only speculate. You know what I mean? That's not an accusation. That's pure speculation, because he does always seem to have a blocked nose, and the assets that we're invested in seem to continually tumble. So yeah, he's spoken saying, yeah, everything's ready to go. Lee's fallen asleep, pissed out of his head on the computer, on the delete button probably. Probably be waking up soon. I haven't looked in his Telegram today. I've been far too busy. It's half this school holiday, so I've been playing with my children. Looking after my children and playing with them, a bit of cricket, a bit of football and whatnot. And when I finish this video up, my eldest son wants to play a game of Risk, which is absolutely fantastic, because as you know, that can go on for 2 hours, which, you know, I'm really up for on a Wednesday, or was it Thursday evening? I'm not drunk, honestly, I promise you I'm not. I don't drink. I'm not a drunkard. I don't know why people say that about me. I've never been on camera drunk. I've never told people to fuck off. I've never told people how rich I am. I've never been on camera drinking. So yeah, basically there's no news. There's fuck all news. But it bounced nicely off that 50 though. That was quite interesting. But I'm not going to go into technicals. I'll leave that to Kenneth. Any financial advice, you know where to go. Not Lee, because he's of his disclaimer, but Kenneth is pretty accurate in his predictions, so I recommend going there for financial advice. Right, I've been waffling on for nearly 20 minutes. I haven't really said anything of any interest. I'm going to put a clickbaity thumbnail like this drip will make trillionaires or something stupid like Kenneth does, and I will leave it for there. So thanks for your time, thanks for watching. Wish you all a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is you are, wherever you are in the world. Now I'm stumbling over my words. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm nearly at 700 subscribers, amazingly. So yeah, Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.